yeah, like, because I remember back in like on the internet generally. Hello, Edato Hetty. Back on the internet generally, in like 20, maybe like 20 even, as recently as 2020, but also kind of around like 2018, 2017, like people were like, you have to just have like a schedule. And they'll say this about Twitch now, right? They'll say this about Twitch. They're like, one of the ways to get big on Twitch is to have a consistent schedule, And people, I think what it is, it's still like scheduling and commitment, right? If you can't like upload consistently, then you definitely decrease your chances of getting bigger.
Well, and I think also, like, it's the consistent schedule and it's the ability to be able to switch things up. To be able to evolve. Because, like, I used to watch CinemaSins and stuff, and then I got tired of just his, like, constant... He never had really good things to say about movies. Like, it just became all negative, and I was like, do you even like your job? Like, do you like your job at this point? Like, do you even... Because, like, I'm here for a movie review, not you being upset because a teenage girl may like how stupid this film is. Like, I don't need to know your weird sexist, like, overtone. Like, did you like it? Like, give me actually valid criticism. And for a second, we watched Jeremy Jahns, but even Jeremy Jahns got tiring because he kept doing these bits in the beginning of the movie, or not movie, video, and I'm like, when are you getting your review?
Oh yeah, I don't like it when people take too long to get to the review.
Because, like, it's a movie review. Like, get into it. Like, if you're gonna do jokes during your movie review. Like, like, have it be relevant. Don't just have a random thing of, like, oh, I had to watch this teenage film. It's terrible. My wife hates me. Like, what?
Yeah.
And I think it's interesting because YouTubers who do skits either evolve to do longer skits and short movie videos, or they become completely irrelevant because they don't know how to do the other. And they keep making skits like it's 2005. And
For
it's
real,
like,
the comedy skit doesn't land.
It gets bad, it gets weird, it gets outdated, and then it becomes... And then, not only that, is then they make fun of teenagers. And it's like, sir, you are 30.
Yeah.
You have not been a teenager in a minute. Also, why are you solely making fun of teenage girls? It's a little bit weird. Just let them like things, even if it's dumb shit. Not that hard. I don't know why you're upset that they may like a hunky vampire who glows in the sun.
Yeah.
Is Twilight bad? Yes, absolutely. Is it bad because he glows in the sun like a fucking Victoria's Secret body lotion? No. It's bad because he's predatory and he's weird and there's a lot of red flags.
Yeah.
That's why it's bad. Because the only parent who's good there is Charlie. Oddly enough. Growing up and maturing is realizing that Charlie is one of the only good characters in that series.
In Twilight?
In Twilight, yes. He's just trying to be a normal dad. He's just trying to make sure his daughter's happy. He's trying to do good. And Bella really puts him through the ringer. She totally gaslights and manipulates this poor man who's just trying to make her happy. Trying to be a good dad. He is the only good parent in that film. The only good parent.
Yeah. I love the song that's playing right now. I'm such a big fan of Marble It Up music. Oh man, these Marble games really slap. Yeah, I mean for sure. Like obviously, like these movies are bad on valid merits as opposed to just the general aesthetic being like cringy. But it is one of those things where it's like, can I still just not like it anyway, with or without like hyper valid reasons though?
No, but like you can not like a film, but if you're gonna like the thing that was irritating is that they're like, oh my god, it's so creepy, it's bad. It's like, okay.
I see you playing Blush Small's Noodle.
Could I try my...
Woo! That's bad! Oh, wait. Oh, hopefully there was a checkpoint right there. Oh well, because I don't know how I'm making it through this now. So you want to talk about a YouTuber that you really like named Alex Myers. Fuck!
Yes, so one thing I like and when YouTube evolved is we finally are like letting people who do animations, you know, get big. And we're finally putting stock into like art, you know, and that. And so Alex Myers doesn't show his face in the video, but he does these little animations.
Yeah.
And he reviews the movie with like clips and these animations. And I really like that, you know? I think it's really interesting. And I like, you know, Jaden animation.
Oh, yeah.
And I like, you know, I like the rise of, you know, not having to put your face in everything, you know? Like, being able to do a video or a movie review or something where, like, your face doesn't have to be there. And I like the rise of that, you know, in terms of movie reviews.
Yeah, I was thinking about this the other day because Game Grumps doesn't put in their faces in videos, even during the age of like the sort of like Let's Player has their face in the corner like Markiplier kinds of videos, and it's like I don't think Dan and Aaron are necessarily unattractive. So like, what is like the fear? And I think the fear with some people is that they don't think they can keep up with making like goofy, whimsical, and like expressive emotes into the camera while playing like a game and talking. Right? Like I feel like that because I was thinking about that and I was like, I think I would have that issue too. I feel like I would have an issue of like constantly looking in the camera and being all like, oh, I'm emoting and whoa, right? As opposed to just kind of being like, yeah, game.
Well, I also think by having your face on something, and you know, you want to show your face in YouTube and have that your thing, that's fine. But I feel so much less pressure not having people look at my appearance. Like, I feel like I'm able to be a lot more free, and a lot more being able to kind of like relax in that sense, where it's like, oh, this is, you know, something different, something new, and I like the rise of Alex Myers. I think it's really interesting. Another two movie reviewers I really enjoyed or another three actually, four. Sorry, four. I know I'm adding. And I like them for different reasons. So the Pink Podcast is with Benji and Rizzo. I started watching them because I think they were reviewing You on Leah.
Oh yay! Okay.
And they were reviewing it, and it's so interesting because they bring such a cool energy. Like maybe one likes something and the other maybe doesn't, or maybe one has seen it and really likes it and the other one hasn't seen it. I don't know. It feels homey. You know, like it's like comforting in a way. Like they bring such a it's kind of like you're watching, you know, movies with friends type of deal, and it's such a nice. It's so nice, and it's maybe parasocial in that way. But like I could watch an old video I've already seen and still enjoy it. You know, and that's hard to say.
That's part of their appeal, though, is that it's. I don't think people who do that sort of stuff mind that people get a kick out of being a viewer and a fan in a parasocial way, insofar as it's like, oh, I love this like background and human ambiance. I think the parasociality always becomes an issue when people become like deluded, and they're like, oh, we're best friends. They don't know me, but we're best friends.
Well, the thing with it is they just feel, and it's also interesting because you can't say this about a lot of YouTubers, is that you can watch old stuff, and it's like the first time you kind of watch it, you know? There's very few commentators that I really like nowadays because they're just all trying to emulate each other, and I'll get to that like in a second. But I like the Pink Podcast, so definitely, you know, go and watch it whoever's listening. I really like Dylan is in Trouble just
Yeah.
because he brings like film and directory towards it. Because he's also trying to direct and write his own stuff. He's also writing his own book. And so he brings like a behind the scenes kind of element when he talks about it. He's like, oh, the lighting here is